Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career for the period beginning the 25th of January. Because it is a general reading, may not resonate with all of you, so you might want to look at the forecast for your moon sign or your rising sign as well. If it resonates with you, if you want me to resonate with your energy, or if you want to claim the video, throw a comment below. Thanks again for liking and subscribing so you can find the new channel. Okay, so if this is your first time, know that we are channeling messages from the Army. Oh, thank you. Two fell out. We got a lot of twos this week. I am channeling messages. This is a spirit, energy-driven reading. So, get messages from spirit. I'm also getting messages from some of the guides of the people who are guided to this video. That's been new since I've been on YouTube. They laugh, they cry, they smoke, they sing, they show me things I don't want to see and I can't unsee. As a matter of fact, in December, somebody in a Leo reading, one of the spirits turned the television on. That's some strong energy. You just want to get their messages out. All right. So, for Gemini, what do we got, spirits? For Gemini for the period beginning 25th January. What do we got? Stop bothering the dog, spirit. Okay, so we've got the Six of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, Lovers in reverse. We have Judgment, and we have the Fool. Let's start with those, and then we can always pick out more. Okay. All right. So, the beginning of this period, you're finally moving away from something that wasn't serving you. Some kind of situation where it really wasn't for your highest good. It could be a love relationship, but it could be any kind of relationship. Maybe a job, but for some of you, I'm getting a lot about, I'm getting love relationship and family relationship. You also may be moving away mentally versus physically from a situation that doesn't serve you for your highest good, for your joy. Okay, because we want to stay in joy when we're throughout our day, from that first sip of that macchiato. Find the gasm is really the key to having a happy life. You know, I don't care what kind of beverage you're drinking. Okay, so then we move over and we've got this Three of Cups in reverse. And so typically in an upright, it's all about celebration. It's about abundance. In reverse, it's more about letting you're very emotional, letting your emotions overtake you as you're moving away, okay, mentally or physically from something that, okay, so I'm seeing a couple of abusive relationships, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, somebody's saying they've had a very abusive job that they're moving away from. I'm getting some information from Spirit. Okay, also, this whole situation, you're finally coming to terms with it, but it's dissatisfaction. It's been a big distraction to you. It's been sort of the thorn in your side, that's really keeping you from moving forward. And we have this Lovers in reverse. And the Lovers is typically about coming together and making decisions about a relationship. It's about dream homes. It's about career choices. But in reverse, the career choices are delayed. Okay? You feel out of balance still. And that's expected based on what's going on here. So what's the homework? And because we're doing a spirit reading, there's always homework. So Spirit is asking you to, to take time and really evaluate where you've been. And take a pulse, take a check. How do you feel when you think about that? Do you feel angry? Do you feel rage? Do you feel despair? Do you feel resentment? Do you feel... What's another negative emotion? Okay, if it's in a negative emotion, okay, you'll feel it in your heart, you'll feel it in your chest, you'll feel it in your stomach, your skin will crawl. If you feel that, you're not in a good spot, are you? Right? So how do we get and release those? Well, there's a few ways to do that. Ways that do not inflict any harm on anybody else. Because typically when we're in a stressful and a mood that incites anger, we take it out on sometimes people or animals or whatever, the wall. You know, there are better ways to deal with anger. There are better ways to get rid of all that. And I know that there might be, have a good cry. Laugh if you will. And maybe there's some people who says, I don't cry. Well, maybe you should, because crying is a release of emotions and situations that no longer serve you. Write it down. And at the end of it, say, I'm going to release all these feelings of these emotions from my space. Maybe you want to go outside, put a little ashtray there and kind of burn it and let it go. Okay? It is not that you'll forget. Nothing to do with forgetting. And maybe your emotions are justified, but we forgive. And we forgive not only the people in the situation, we forgive the most important person, which is ourselves. Because sometimes when we're in an abusive relationship, we blame ourselves. It's my fault I let this happen. So we have to forgive. Or maybe you've been bamboozled by someone. Okay? Bamboozled, taken advantage of. Okay? Maybe they took something from you. Maybe they took your money, whatever. Okay? Your pride, your dignity, whatever they took. Forgive yourself. Do you see where I'm going, Gemini? Okay. So if you do your homework, okay, what Spirit is telling us is we've got a way forward. So you've got the Judgment card, okay, and the Judgment card is about spiritual awakening. So it's about waking up and saying, hey, I feel better. It's time to move forward. It's about great change. It's about opportunity. And what does opportunity bring with it? It brings with us a happier home situation. Mentally, physically, maybe some of you are going to improve your home. Okay? It brings about reconciliations in the other relationships in your life, if it's not with this person. It brings about improvement in the career and the finance and the entrepreneurship in that sector. Then you're just followed up by the Fool. And the Fool is about new beginnings. It's about the journey. Taking that leap of faith forward, saying, I'm ready for the next thing. So, do you know what courage is? It's, I'm afraid, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's what courage is. And so the Fool talks about us leaping forward with the courage, knowing, as in paraphrasing Patrick Overson, where we go to the edge of the cliff, or the edge of the cliff, and the edge of darkness, and there's no more light. I take that first step into the darkness, knowing that I will either hit solid ground or I'll be taught how to fly. That's what the Fool represents. Okay? It represents this leap of faith. This, for those of you looking have been hurt in relationships and are just getting back into dating, it represents the possibilities of new relationship, if that's what you want to call in. It represents maybe going from a sabbatical in work, meaning not having any work, or a very slow new business, to really exploding into a very successful entrepreneurial endeavor as you restructure the way you're thinking, getting rid of the negative, and that means making more room for the positive. All right, so you've got some really good things here. Let's see what else you have. And we've got the world. Okay. And so we've got the world card. And the world card is about, that song, he's got the world in his hands. It's about the dreams coming true, the comfort at home. It's about happiness and joy with yourself, your relationship with yourself, which then spills over into all the relationships in your life. It's about achieving your goals at work, new positions, promotions. Really, anything is possible. Absolutely anything is possible. And then we've got the victory card. And the victory card, the Six of Wands. When we say victory, we're saying congratulations. Oh, somebody's using, one of the spirits is using an expletive. Congratulations is about effing time. It's about time that you decide you're going to move forward into something that's going to better serve you in future. Okay? All right. So what do we have for the two cards here? What do we got? We've got, priorities. Okay. So King Solomon, the Ascended Master, set your priorities. Okay. So we're releasing all the negative, making room for the positive. And with this great change here, we have inspiration. Let's prioritize what our next steps are going to be as we open up into the new possibilities of a deliciousness that we have in front of us. All right, and then we have Archangel Michael saying, you can do it. And you can do it, Gemini. You can do it. So have fun with it. You know what enjoy means? IN space JOY. Be in joy. When you enjoy something, you're in joy. You see where I'm going? Okay. Hey, thanks again for liking and subscribing. If you want a private reading, information's below the video. If you want to cleanse your space as you get rid of the stale energy, there's always smudging books, crystal books, books about the cards, some of the cards that I use. They're all below the video if you're interested. You can take a look, and you guys have a great week.